All right, we're going.
Are we actually live now?
Yeah, we're live. I know you can't see it because it's in the wrong
Well, no, because I'm
spectrum.
blind.
Well,
Well, I'm
You're not blind.
now. No, I was, and now I have this awesome visor like
Yeah.
Geordie the Forge.
Yeah,
And now I can see it.
yeah. Except the TVs.
So hi, I'm
Hi.
Geordie
And the
the
game,
Forge.
since it's not playing.
And welcome to Offensive Combat
Just saying.
Twitch broadcast. Actually, I'll just take a picture.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Stop
you're
messing
supposed to be
around.
Picard.
Picard.
Bacardi. Yeah.
Sounds
See how
like-
this is gonna
sounds
go?
Sounds like a new character already.
She's like 30 seconds in. She wants to go back to her seat.
I have to tell you that last week was kind of tame, right? 'Cause Chris was here, and Sabrina, and we only messed up a couple of times, but with you here, it's gone full. We've gone full.
Did I
again.
bring it back?
You brought it back. Not sexy, by the way.
Oh,
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, hello. Guess who's back? Sabrina. And Michael.
I've only been gone for like 3 weeks, but that's
well,
cool.
like if you would have watched the broadcast at the beginning of each show, I went, and Michael's not here. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
Whatever.
It's
So
true.
Thinking Feller is back.
Did you expect him not to say something like that?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
actually.
exactly.
No,
That's why
it's
I mean,
rather
you should've-
expected.
It's the
Yeah.
normal. It's the normal thing.
It's
I
true.
would have been surprised if you didn't say
So
something like
so
that.
witty banter aside, offensive combat. Right, we're going to
There
talk
we
about
are.
a bunch
Yep.
of stuff today.
You know,
Lots
it would
of
be
new
really
shit.
great.
Oh, what are you going to do?
It would be awesome if we could see the game.
Do you want to play the game first, or do you want to talk about it a little bit and then go to the play the game?
Well,
No, don't do it.
No, it's
Let's do- let's
you,
do it.
You're
You
their controller. Yeah.
Let me do this.
You don't want to do a trailer. You don't want to show.
Well, I was thinking of maybe a special thing today, but we'll do the trailer. We'll do the trailer. That's fine. Let's do the trailer. And here we go.
Special things are nice
as
too.
usual.
Super fast.
Here we go.
In war, extreme circumstances call for
Ah.
extreme measures.
There we go. He's just trolling.
Well, bam.
Nice. I like that.
Ask and ye shall receive, Sabrina. Thank you for reminding me about the trailer.
She's so
Thanks,
organized.
dude.
Well, somebody has to be, right?
I'm not. I mean, I'm
Well,
sort of organized.
You helped
Yeah.
get me more organized today, which is thank you for that. I appreciate it.
So
Look,
yeah.
we already have trollers. Already a lot of trollers. Thank you, Lurker, for trolling right out of the gate. And I see a lot of familiar faces. So,
Yep.
So, offensive combat for the folks that are new to the show and are just jumping in right now. Sabrina, would you like to
You want to tell him?
pitch offensive combat today? She was on me last week to make sure to remind people.
Yeah. Should
about
I mean,
offensive
should we
combat.
share this?
Offensivecombat.com.
Yeah, if you want to play the game, please go to offensivecombat.com. It's free to play. Just sign up. You can sign up using your Twitch account, your Facebook sign in, or if you don't want to do that, we have you can sign in and make up your own login on the Euphoria logo there. And please give us some feedback. Go to our site. And it's also now up on offensivecombat.com, a more direct link to our forums. But let us know, what you think, because we take your opinions into account, and we want to give you the game that you want to play.
Absolutely. And we have a really active community, really vibrant players, very engaged with the game, very in touch, and they notice every little change, and they let us know. So
Absolutely.
for better or for worse, they
For
let
better
us
or
know.
for worse, and we can talk about that a little bit today
Yeah.
if we get some questions around it. But we did make some changes yesterday, and got yelled at a little bit by the community.
Walls of hate.
Walls of hate, mostly towards myself and to the guy sitting next to me.
Okay, I still like it.
We're all right.
Yeah,
You know,
we're all right.
Everybody makes mistakes. But But anyway, we did make some changes today. We're happy to talk about those too.
Yep.
And I think that's a good balance. I think we probably went too far one direction, but I think we kind of brought it back into a point where it kind of makes everybody, makes it fair play for everybody. And that was the point, was that wanted everybody to be on an equal playing field, and I wanted it to be challenging. I know I've said challenging, and Ken has said, oh, really, coin grind is challenging. Well, because we have everything open in the game, that becomes our challenge, right? The challenge vector, not just XP growth, but actually getting enough coin to actually purchase things outright. And not a lot of games offer purchasing outright of nearly everything in the game.
With earned coin.
Yeah, and that's pretty awesome, and that speaks to what Sabrina mentioned earlier. It's, offensive combat is free to play, and it is fair to play, right? We're not a pay-to-win game. We've designed it from the get-go to make sure that everybody that plays the game can purchase things with in-game currency as well as credit currency. So we're going to keep that up, and we're going to keep listening to the community. We have some call-outs. We have some fun stuff for the end of the show as well, and so we'll keep talking about that. So what do we got today? We already did intros, or does everybody know us now?
Well, let's.
You want to do it more formally? I'm Chris Archer. I'm the CCO, but at the beginning of the show, it was Jordy LaForge.
Yeah, he's like a shapeshifter. I'm Michael Shore. I'm the lead designer on Offensive Combat.
Wait, now I'm the guy from.
Oh, you're Lobo. I think it's Lobo.
Sorry, Sabrina.
Yeah, and Sabrina is horrified. Yeah.
My name is Sabrina. I'm the animator. I make things move, and I put up with them.
The animation department, if you will.
All day long.
That's true. That is true.
I am the department.
So what do we want to do?
One more thing. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Euphoria Games, and like us on Facebook.com/Offensive Combat. We're going to be giving away some more shirts, I believe. Do we still have shirts? Did anyone check?
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure we got them somewhere.
We've got shirts, for sure.
So we'll be giving away some shirts, maybe to the best trolls. We haven't done that yet.
Yeah, last week we came up with something, I can't remember, but it was something more interesting than the week before, where we just identified somebody and then gave it to them.
Yeah, it turns out it was actually my friend and coworker
from
nice. Another job.
Now you're dishing out shirts to people.
I forgot.
Some people are asking about the shirts from previous shows. Dunham's not here.
Dunham is not here, but I do know that depending on where you live, it could take up to 2 weeks to get to you.
And really, it's up to me. And so if you haven't gotten your shirt yet, it's probably because I'm too damn busy to send you your
when
shirt
Dunham's
right now.
not here, the organization falls apart.
But we sometimes.
I meant that kindly.
Yep, and that and well, at least in the shirt distribution front. But yeah, so we'll get those shirts out right away. But we're not going to give any out just yet. Let's talk a little bit about shout outs first.
Absolutely. As long as the sound's good. There, I was getting some lower the freaking game sound. I just lowered it, so hopefully that's good. Is that good, Lurker?
No, it might not be. Here, let's do this.
Aha. Probably the better one.
And there we go.
Awesome.
Can you hear us now? Can you hear me now? Okay, so that should be set. Okay, great.
Awesome. We're good to go. Okay, shout-outs. I'll take this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since I kind of set it up, or I helped set it up. If you are a member of Raptor, which is kind of a gaming social instant messenger conglomeration of all your gaming achievements, we are giving out rewards to people who play Offensive Combat and go through their tiers. There's 3 tiers. There's newbie, experienced, and hardcore, and those are based on they're hourly based. So you play for X amount of hours, you become a newbie. You play more hours, you get experienced, and so on.
What do they get?
So for
that's what everybody wants.
I know you don't want to know how long it takes.
Whatever. Yeah. What do they get for free?
So when you reach a newbie tier, you get 5 armor and 5 beacon consumables. When you get to experienced, you get 10 UAV consumables.
Nice, those are useful.
Very useful. And when you get to the hardcore level, you get 4,000 coin and a cockshot virtual T-shirt, which is pretty awesome.
I'm glad you wrote virtual there, because
Absolutely, yeah. We're already giving away T-shirts in this to the best trolls.
That's true, we do. So that's pretty awesome. That's a really cool campaign. I know I got my reward, and I know Michael's already gotten his reward.
Absolutely. And
how dare you take those rewards?
It's
any leg up that Michael can get, he can.
I know, and I still get owned all the time. There are, I believe there are 5,000 of each tier available.
Nice.
So go and get them while you can.
Going quickly, I'm
it's
sure.
a cool site, and you can have your Xbox Live, your Steam account, all these things linked to it, and you can really get a good sense of how badass of a gamer you really are.
I want to do a shout out to Spencer this week. We got a ton of positive feedback from the website, and Spencer's like that guy that does a lot of different things in our office. So I wanted to shout out to him that was a ton of work, and Dan obviously did a lot of the implementation on that. So Dan as well, but passing that love along from the forums and the forum feedback to and emails and things like that.
Yeah.
People have sent us random emails saying how awesome the website is. How often do you get? It's weird to me sometimes the emails we get on things in the game, because I'm like, yeah, it looks great, but don't expect like, whoa, your website's so awesome, and you expect to see like pill sales right under it, right?
Hey,
you
man,
expect to see something where it's like,
nice socks. Nice socks.
It's not. I mean, it is important. It is an important part, but you don't expect people to.
I'm not trying to minimize it, but you wouldn't expect someone to say nice socks.
I really did expect it to be like a mail list where all of a sudden I was at Adult Friend Finder or something else when I opened the email, but they're actually legitimate.
You guys only travel to the darkest places of the internet, or what?
I don't even know how you got to Adult Friend Finder.
How do we even get?
I'm like totally confused.
How do we not go there? Yeah.
Anyways, if you'd like to play the game that we're showing you today, please go to offensivecombat.com and let us know what you think of our game and the website.
I actually want
on our forums.
I want to call out the players, right? So we made some changes yesterday, right? Got a little flack for that. We made some changes again today. It feels like people are a lot happier with the changes today. We did a bunch of matchmaking stuff, and lag is significantly reduced, and people, as far as we can tell, are having a good experience with that, and that was one of our sort of bigger issues at the top of the pile to fix. Invite your friends, right? We need more people in. We need more people testing. We need more people consuming the new currency that we just gave you again this morning. Get more noobs in there so you can get more easy coin. Right, that's what I said in the forum post this morning.
It's true.
Grab some noobs and bring your friends in so you can kill them right away. Absolutely, you should do that. This is one of those games where you can join your friends really easily and do those things. And we built it so that it was around the idea that your friends, and we're adding features to that too. Michael has some neat things coming down the pipe in regards to friends and maybe people that are competitors, and actually segmenting those groups of friends so that you can compete or play with your friends at different times.
Yep.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
I won't say anything right now, but
no, don't go into detail right now because it's a really cool thing. But later, we just want more people so we can test the matchmaker better.
Absolutely.
It worked really well, and unfortunately, it worked so well that we segmented our top tier players, and they all had to fight each other for the first time ever, and not just fight a bunch of noobs. And that's tough, right? Those are tough competitors. And so we did tone that down today, but we hope that when there's more players, we'll have a lot more players at different levels, and we'll be able to turn that back on. Yeah. It was really successful.
No, it was
in some cases to the detriment of our
I got in, and I was like, damn, this is hard.
It's hardcore.
Yeah.
And you just got to be really bad at it like me, and then you'll always be put with like those level 5 people that have no idea what they're doing.
I'll work on that.
And speaking of, exactly. Speaking of the top, it's all right. Speaking of the top players, so let's talk a little bit about top player stats. And so this is another segment that I want to do each week until we actually get full leaderboards in and start representing those things live.
I kind of want to get sound effects in. Like I keep thinking of like Kermit the Frog and his news sound. Like for the top player stats. There you go. Exactly.
Yeah, we can do that.
Thank you.
We could have Chris come over and do sound effects like
or Duncan wants to be
over
what's
there
his
in the
name
corner
from the Police Academy.
Police Academy guy. Yeah. Let's talk about
Michael Winslow, right?
Michael Winslow.
Nice.
Look at you.
Yep.
Pop culture maven. So let's talk again.
Winning.
Follows it up with a pop culture.
Oh, bam.
Let's talk about the top 10.
Yeah, just ignore those two.
No. I want to talk about those because I want everybody to know that the top player this week was me. And the second highest player was also me on a different account. And everybody's like, what? How'd that happen?
Level.
Okay, so I cheated. I needed to test the matchmaking stuff, and I needed to get into matches with guys like Sulaco and Can of Banana and Guami and those guys, and so I cheated. So now I'm at the top of the leaderboard. I'm going to have to delete my account now since everybody's mad at me for cheating.
I think I should just ban him.
Should we just get? The question is, should we ban me, or should I just not be able to level these and for infinity? What do you guys think? Let us know.
I'm sure.
So
the
anyway,
community
I'm number
will
one,
be
and
very
I'm number
vocal.
1 and number 2. So everybody else is
You're
third.
usually
and down.
number 2, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the top 10. So level 31 with 360,000 XP, 358,760 to be exact.
Wait, that's last week's.
No.
This
This is
not. He's
this is
going
this
from
week's.
Europe.
Carhod 1.
Top player is actually the last one to be read.
Yeah, that's number 10. We're going 10 down to 1.
Right.
Oh, he does actually have it different than you do.
That's
Okay. Well,
weird. Maybe I only have 9.
you only have 9, and that's why.
That's right.
Okay.
Never mind then.
So number 9.
My bad.
Number 9. Number 9 is Knotted Hair. Moved down a couple of spots this week. Got to get back in there, Knotted Hair.
Now, on the flip side, in terms of top deaths, pwns, and time played, Knotted Hair holds all 3 of those.
Winning in multiple categories. 8 level, or what is it? Number 9 total level, but also highest in deaths and highest in pwns, which is pretty awesome. And highest in time played.
Yeah.
That's pretty
insane.
Awesome pwning. And actually, Knotted Hair is going to get a lot of coin this week based on our last change. Because now when you pwn people, we gave back the addition of getting insta-coin every time you pwn.
Yep.
So that's cool.
And
Cool for
my
him.
personal affection because you're using the pwns.
That's right.
Which is a special thing for me. So thank you, Knotted Hair.
And
I'm
that
your
was-
biggest fan right now.
That was a big deal for Michael and I when we were talking about the changes we made yesterday too, was how do we encourage more people to play all the parts of the game, and the pwning system for us is integrated, and it's going to be continually further integrated into the game experience. So
Yep.
we wanted to kind of, for people that are pwning a lot, they're going to benefit a lot. For people that haven't been, better start pwning, because that's how you're going to make up that extra
Yeah.
coin.
I think that was the most epic text conversation I've ever had in my life.
Is it?
Yeah.
We've had some pretty epic text
That
conversations.
was pretty epic, though.
You had some Freudian slips in there, which were pretty funny too.
At least I didn't,
I tell you,
I
one
didn't say goodnight
time
to you.
one time we were in Austin, and Michael said that he loved me. I'm just saying.
it was a total accident.
Meant to go to his wife, apparently.
A little bit of a drunk text.
He was
Long
drunk.
story.
Oh, okay.
Number 8, yeah, see? Deep breath. Lyserg Morphine, level 32, 394,000 XP. Dark Drace, number 7 at
Like that
level
name.
33. I do like that name too. I've seen
That's
it
a
a
good
few
name.
times. Usually there's a gun right in my face every time I see that name.
Oh, or this guy. I don't know
Can
about
of
his
Banana.
name. That's a
Number 6.
a weird one right there.
Number 6 moved down a couple of spots. Probably a lot of time spent on, I don't know,
The forums.
forums,
Or
videos,
videos.
etc.
Making videos.
Which we love, by the way. Number 5.
Keep it up, buddy.
Bada, B-A-D-A-A, level 34. Green Biznich went from 9th spot to 4th spot this week, which is that's a pretty awesome move when you're talking about all the players
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
the levels that they're at. And I know because I set the levels on the XP requirements for each level. I know how much these guys are grinding at this point in the game, and so this is pretty awesome that they're actually this far along. And I teased them yesterday, the forum guys yesterday, and said I hope to see you guys all, when they've prestiged and they're in the elite tournaments. It's a big deal for me.
Yeah.
I love to see those guys in there. Number 3 was the number 1 spot, moved down to number 3, Deadly Spikes.
However, also our only other multi-award winner this week.
That's right, and Deadly Spikes also got top kills.
Yeah.
And so he's probably going to say, well, that's because you took down the XP and the coin. And
No,
you
it's
just
clearly because it's clearly. Well, he's not pwning enough, perhaps.
So number 3 for Deadly Spikes. Number 2 was number 3 last week. Number 2 is Guami.
Way
He's
to move
been-
up, Guami.
He's been very active, both on the forums and in the game. Congrats to him. And a new number 1 this week was number 5 last week. Can anybody guess? He's in the forum right now. Can you call yourself out? I'll give him a second. Drum roll. And well, Canna's already got it.
Scooby.
Little
Scooby snacks.
Little Sulaco action. So good job, Scoob. On number 1. Really number 3, because both my characters actually were number 1 and number 2. But just saying.
Cheater.
Just saying. Number three's not so
Sorry.
bad. Number 3's not so bad. Well, I'll give you guys some XP too if you want to be in the top 10.
No,
Awesome.
that's okay. I prefer to earn my way to get fifth. Yeah.
Right.
Earning it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's that cheating? How's that cheating working for you?
Let me throw the proof that I was number 1 and number 2. That's never going to happen again. Okay. So back to it. So, do you want to talk a little bit about what we did with coins and XP yesterday? Some of the features that we put in this last week, and then.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's talk
So,
about that.
as a lot of you know, we made some changes to the coin and XP system, notably nerfing both of those systems kind of simultaneously. And because, quite frankly, people were earning a buttload of coin and just kind of sitting on it, and so we needed to do something about that. So to encourage people to play some more, be able to a challenge, as you put it earlier.
Well, and we also started to give out daily rewards on top of that, and so what we didn't want to do is create even more currency in the economy. We're now doing daily rewards, so when you come back consecutive days, you get escalating amounts of free coin every day, and a lot of these guys come back, and a lot of you guys come back every single day, and so it's almost an expectation for us that we're giving out all that free coin. It's awesome. It's one of those cool things, and helps us because you come back more often. It helps you because you get free coin. We probably overbalanced it in that respect and took a little bit too much away. But today we found a nice balance in that we now took a little bit off the coin for kills, but we also added a bunch more back for when you pwn. And we know that not everybody's going to pwn every single time, but we want people getting out there and plus, encourage to do that.
And we had coin bonuses for multi kills and double kills and those kind of kill streaks
before.
So we added those. So if the better you play, a little bit more coin you get.
Question I did have. I'm not sure if we've actually addressed this yet, but have we addressed how much XP and coin you get for the duration of the pwn and the length? If you take a greater risk on those longer
super secret feature number 32B.
And I totally blew it.
No,
sorry.
you didn't blow it. No,
that's in the works.
It's a good point. It's actually in the works, and we've
I know
talked
it's
about
something
it.
That's been asked
we talked about it
considerably.
before, actually.
It comes up actually quite often.
It's a lead into that. Actually, Dusty asked me about that today. Well, why not just do the other thing? And it's like, this is a lead into it. We start generating coin for pwns, and then later what we're going to do is each of those pwns are going to have a duration. We know some are longer, some are shorter.
Yeah, some I feel really bad for when somebody tries to pull that off.
They're
It's
awesome,
great,
but you really need to get paid for the risk. And so the intention is, as we move forward, that we're going to be giving prizes, coins, maybe even drops and things like that, crates, things like that. And depending on how long the pwn is, and then you get more strategic, right?
Yeah.
You can make your kills around the corner, and then you're like, am I clear? And then, okay, I'm going to pull off pwn B instead of pwn A. And remember, you have more than one pwn slot.
you have more than one opportunity, so you can use your shorter one or your longer one, depending.
Absolutely. You hold down G, and then you choose your pwn, and then boom, you pwn them with the short one. If there's a lot of people around, you pwn them with the longer one and get the bigger reward. Not today, but later on, we're going to have that. Just today, it depends on how many people you pwn at the same time. So again, for the elite, sort of the top guys that are getting multi-kills and things like that, they're going to get a lot more coin for doing pwns than sort of your average guy would. So,
and we already talked a little bit about matchmaking. One of the reasons that yesterday's change in the coin and XP felt so drastic was partially due to the matchmaking. The matchmaking worked so well that we segregated the players so well that no one had enough players to actually play against and to get coin from. So this morning we dialed that back a bit. So and I've noticed a huge change in how full the servers are and the range of players. So I think we're at a good point with that.
Yeah, and the more and more people that come in that fill up these servers that we have, the more and more we can expand out, sort of separating the levels a little bit more. And they're pretty it's pretty broad right now. Almost everybody can play with everybody, but we know it works. Thank you for helping us with that test. Even if at times you had to ended up in a level by yourself. We didn't mean to actually have that happen, but it showed that it was working to its fullest when that happened.
And that's another place where we should say, get your friends in here, because the more people that are in this game, the more chances you're going to have to earn coin, the more chances they're going to have to earn coin. This system balances itself the more people that join our game.
Yep.
It just runs that much better.
And again, please go to offensivecombat.com if you want to log on and play this game. It is free to play. You play it right in your browser. It's easy, and your friends don't have an excuse for not wanting to play with you to begin with. We make it very easy. So
yeah,
please go.
And we're the little train that could, right?
Yep.
People need to remember that we're a small operation. We're not a big company. We're on our own. We don't have any publisher. We're doing all this ourselves. So, we're not flush with money that we're spending all over the place in advertising and TV and all this other stuff.
Yeah, you're kind of looking at the advertising right here.
You're looking at it.
Absolutely.
This is us.
We want we're calling all those players out that love our game to actually get their friends invested and get them in the game as well. We'd love to see more players. Got a ton of players now, but you can always use more, and it always helps us continue giving you guys a good experience. Let me talk about geolocation a little bit, because that was another big
I left
feature.
a couple things. Oh no, it's right there.
Yeah,
Never mind.
it's so geolocation is really important too, right? We wanted to know where you were in the world so that we could put you on the right server. So if you guys do install, or you have installed, and you see the pop-up that says, "Hey, let me."
The browser wants to use your location. Do you want to
Just
allow that?
Just know that we tried several other methods in the code in the background to figure out where you are before we asked for that. And so if you're behind a big fatty firewall like we are, or your router's blocking, or any of those things, or Comcast, whatever it is, make sure you hit yes on that, because all it's going to do is help us put you in the right environment to play the fastest that we can play.
Yep. You'll get better pings.
Yep. Huge improvements already. I mean, people are saying how wildly improved the lag is, and I think even if most of the people do this, the other people that were normally lagging people are now on the server where they're not lagging anymore.
Well, and just know that, if you do choose to not enable that, then you're going to end up at any which server. You're going to matchmake to wherever, and so hopefully, if there is lag, you can maybe try switching out to a different game type or a different map, and that might land you on a better server if you choose not to have geolocation on.
Yeah. Well, we want you to get the best experience, so do it do it early and often. And some of the browsers ask you every single day, so just make sure you're consistent. It's only for this game. It's only asking for this specific game to show us.
And you can set that in your browser settings. You can choose which websites you allow geolocation with and which ones you exclude.
I'm now suspicious of anybody that does. Like on the forums. I don't ever say yes to that because I don't want anybody to know where I am.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know exactly where you are. We just know
we don't have an army of black men coming out of the walls ready to take you on. Like
no ninjas. No
men in suits.
Unless you're Al Qaeda, you're good. Anyway, it's just a general area. It's almost in some cases a city or state.
Yeah.
And so we know kind of what area of the country. Later on, we're going to add some more functionality around that, so you can pick not only geolocation, like where I'm at in the country or the world, but also potentially being able to sort from a list and say, this has low ping. It may not be close to me, but I can still play on it.
Yeah.
That being said, if you have friends and they're playing on different servers in different areas of the world, you can play with them too. All you do is join their game and then.
Yeah, it overrides the geolocation.
Yeah, so now Can is asking for a ninja outfit. See, I made the mistake of saying
twisting
ninja.
my words.
Ninja outfit. Sabrina, ninja. So now you've promised a ninja.
Hey, I didn't say anything. You were the one who said ninjas.
Ninja. It says, what is that? Ninjas greater than pirates. Yeah, there you go.
Hold on, someone wants a T-shirt.
Who is it?
Spin the Loaf wants a T-shirt.
I kind of like the name.
I like the name. Spin the Loaf.
I'm kind of grossed out by it, and it's kind of awesome. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, it's offensive.
I'm confused.
I dig it. So, Spin the Loaf, which one do you want? Do you want Cockshot?
How am I supposed to write this down?
Don't twist it. I can hear
do you
it
want
in the thing.
Here, this one's for
just
Dusty.
pwn it?
This is for Dusty.
Yeah.
Did he do that?
Oh no, he hates when I do that, and apparently Sabrina does too, and that's a problem I have. So.
Now, the thing that I have the biggest problem with
the squeak, 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 squeak. Yeah, I do that too. Yeah.
All right, spin the loaf.
Spin the love. Send us a private message on here. Yeah, see.
Yeah,
That-
let us know your size and which shirt you want.
See Dusty's comment. Yeah, stop. So there you go. Yeah, send us a private message and we'll
Gcamp,
we'll send
Archer.
it out. Gcamp, yeah.
Yeah.
We are setting up international servers. We're going to talk about that soon. We've actually been testing on them, and those are successful.
Working on it.
Slowly, she's killing me. Slowly, she's killing me.
All right, Spin the Left wants the Just Pwn It T-shirt.
Okay,
All right, so
awesome.
private message us through the Twitch interface, and we'll get that to you.
And we have the last thing on this. We have a special surprise later in the show, so you got to stick with us. Like last week, we're going to highlight a special video. So there you go. So that's my tease for that. Let's talk about content.
Yeah.
So we released a bunch of Halloween content a couple weeks ago. We just released a bunch of election content, including Red, the donkey head.
No, Red the elephant.
Red is the
I'm
elephant.
sorry,
Blue the
it's
donkey
It's
head.
written incorrectly here again. Awesome. Whatever. It's
Then I did that.
yeah, it's so bad.
I am
never get
apparently
that right either.
dyslexic with primary
Apparently,
colors.
we're independents, and we I mean
Yeah.
that's we equally made fun of both parties in our election content this year by making them both look as dopey as possible. So pick up your donkey head, and pick up your elephant head, and
Would we classify that as dopey or just plain scary? Because they kind of freak me
Yeah.
out, just a little bit.
I guess so dopey that they're kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw that whole Heffalumps and Woozles thing in Winnie the Pooh. It's kind of
Yeah, it's borderline, but they if you look at their eyes, they're like, weird, and it's just they're funny,
Going off in
and they're not
different
gonna be there for long, right? These
Yeah.
are short term, so if you really like those, you got to grab them before.
But
they're
again,
gone.
if you do pick them up, they are yours for life.
Yep.
That's right.
They
I-
do
Don't
not
take them away.
disappear when the content disappears.
I wanted to be an ass for life, so I bought the donkey head. I achieved. That's
You didn't
an
even
achievement.
have to buy
Well
the donkey
played.
head.
I could have just been an ass for life.
You
and,
already
yeah.
bought that.
You like that
It's okay, the
underhanded
visuals.
pitch there? That was-
What else do we have? We did some melee stuff as well. What else do we have?
well, we have the Binder of Women melee
Remember
weapon.
last week? I got yelled at. This week we have a Binder of Women. We told you it was going to happen. At
Yeah.
least we didn't do a pwn around it, which
That's
would have been
true.
even more
Yeah,
ridiculous.
because you can animate it if you want to.
Yeah,
Be able
exactly.
to be my
See?
guest.
See?
And yeah, I am not animating that. And
So-
we also have the Electionator, which is a sign that you can smack people upside the head with that says "Vote 2012."
Yeah, if you want to hit somebody with a vote 2000, hit somebody upside the head and tell them to vote, then you can do that.
Yep.
And then we added a new game mode, which is really popular, and
It's
people are having a
super
lot of
fun.
fun.
Yeah, it's
With-
called Annihilator.
Annihilator game mode, and if you want to try that out, go and create a game or join a game at random. Just choose the Annihilator choice right now. It's not cycling through our normal sort of play now
Right.
sequence. You have to start up a game or join a game that's in progress. But a lot of fun. A lot of people are playing them, and so you shouldn't have trouble finding a match to play in. So that's really cool.
Yep,
Glad
fun,
people are
fun
having
with your
fun with it.
friends too.
A lot of fun with a group, and just as long as if you see water bottle, run for the hills.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
Because that guy
Don't let
just
that guy become the
owns-
Terminator.
That guy owns. He's like really the Annihilator in real life.
Mm.
Yeah, for reals.
Let's talk about some stuff that's upcoming, right? Because that's what people really want to know is some of the things that are going on right now. I'm going to pause this real quick. Oops, no, I'm not. Which one I'm going to pause this one. Pause it. Pause. Ooh, right on the sniper. Let's go ahead and check this out. What do we have here? Got some new content coming up. I want you to talk a little bit about this. And this, we haven't announced when this is coming out, but this is a new level, guys.
It's a new level.
We
It's,
briefly talked about this last week, too.
We did a little bit. We
a
teased
little
it.
bit.
He's also got a cool melee weapon too. But go ahead.
This is a map called Pandemonium. It's a Chinese courtyard. It's super colorful, super fun. It's a very simple layout. It's easy to learn but hard to master. It has killer koi. And yeah, so I don't know which week this is coming out, but it's coming out very soon, as you can tell, because it's very near completion.
And what's he holding right here? This is one of my favorite Sabrina animations, by the
Yeah,
way.
it's awesome. This is the smack roll. It's a new melee weapon coming into the build. Do we have a date on that either? Or
that one for sure is
that-
coming
that-
out on
that is
Tuesday.
for sure on
That is for
Tuesday.
sure coming out. Actually, we we've been holding on to this one. We've been enjoying it internally for probably a month now. So.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So everybody will be able to pick this up. Dublin Johnny says this fish is OP. It is OP on multiple levels. So
already, yeah.
You haven't even played it, and it's OP. It's OP just visually OP. So that's awesome. So that's a little bit of the temple, and we'll come back with that. Here's a little bit of focus on some of the new.
These are the
new melees.
A couple of. There's another new melee.
Which I actually have to hit play.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
So.
There's a smack roll.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
I thought that we reduced the size of that one.
And thus the first "That's What She Said" joke of the
I'm
day.
sorry. I realized it after I said it.
Can of banana. Holy, what the fuck?
So
there it is. There it is. That's what she said.
I apologize.
It was about time somebody pulled it off. So let's talk about the Gordon.
The
first.
Gordon. Yeah, we brought in a crowbar and we lovingly nicknamed it the Gordon. Some of you might understand what that nickname is all about. Some of you might, but I'm not going to give you too much else about it.
But it's it's looks like it's been heavily used, and it is a crowbar, and it's called the Gordon. So
yeah.
Enough said.
Let me Google that for you.
What else do we have? You can see a couple of the other ones in here. Is there another one in here, or just a smack roll? Let's look at the binder.
The binder of women.
Binder of women.
This is a close up. The two melee weapons that were already released this past Tuesday. That's the vote sign that I said you can smack the shit out of people with.
And there it is.
And then the binder of women.
The controversial binder of women.
Yeah.
It's actually a trapper keeper.
It is a
trap her and keep her. Yeah,
there you go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How old do you have to be to know? I bet you most of the people on the chat don't know trapper keepers.
They were banned when I was
Why? Because of the sound?
No, because they apparently like all the different Transformers and Power Rangers and things were too much of a distraction, so our teachers actually banned them from us having them as our school supply.
I thought it was because of the.
I'm sure that didn't help. I'm really sure that didn't help.
Wow.
But I think there were kids that got in fights over trapper keepers.
What else? Highlight a couple of Sabrina things today as well. We got a couple of new pawns coming online. Yep. Excited about these.
This is just a couple of them too. There's a bunch.
Which one's this, Sabrina?
This is called the crane kick, and for those of you that can tell, that one was the crane kick. This one is called our green tea bag. It's based off a sumo.
The green tea bag, I love it.
Yeah. Sumo move.
Let's play it again. Let's play it again for the people that missed it.
It's kind of hard to tell from this perspective. It's much better as a profile perspective, this one here. But this is the crane kick. The classic 80s favorite. I don't want to get too...
No, you don't have to.
Name it.
And then I'm a big fan. I laugh every time when you were working on the green tea bag. I laughed every time I walked by your desk. So I was like, that's
I watched
hilarious.
a lot of sumo wrestling to get that one done.
It's the extra. It's the extra squat at the end. The actual tea bag.
Yeah.
Those guys
that sells it.
It's amazing.
If you've never seen one, go watch one because it's incredible what they can do.
Guys, I took this video from our local build.
Oh no! It's one goal. Yeah, one goal.
These prices are temporary and expect them to change.
I guarantee you, they will be inflated for you guys.
Yes, guarantee you that.
No, this is our test version. This is because we have to earn coin in the game too. This is so we can actually try this stuff out. But there you go.
Yep, and
new items.
Someone pointed out what gun is that? And that is the new G. That's the new.
Let's go back to Pandemonium real quick.
Yeah, it's at the very beginning. You can.
It's in honor of somebody actually on our
team. Pause the video and.
Pause.
Yeah, just pause it. Bam. Okay. That's the new G Camp 24.
The G Camp 24. Why would you call it a G Camp?
I don't know. Maybe your community or even someone in the.
G Money, really?
G Money. No, that's not what we called it. We called it G Camp.
The G Camp 24.
Yeah.
We have somebody in our company that likes to yell out G Camp or good camp.
That's his way of saying nice shot.
Nice shot, or you suck, or I hate you. And so we decided to name a gun after his catchphrase. So
is this
there you
like
go.
a men are from Mars, women are from Venus thing? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a
I thought he was actually calling out camping. He was like, no, that's a way of saying nice shot. I didn't know.
I think it's a way of saying.
G Camp ice word. Yes, exactly. So congratulations, Dusty. Just got something named after himself.
It's like a spelling bee. Can you use that in a sentence?
Here, I'm going to tease him one more time with this
All right.
level.
Yep.
What
Let it
else do
play
we have
through.
to? We'll let that play through in the
Okay.
background. We also in the next couple weeks, and I'm going to tease this by actually saying what it is. We have a couple of other weapons coming online in the next couple weeks, which we're going to be releasing, including I'm not sure what we're calling it, but it's the MP5 equivalent, which is really exciting. So we saw that come online, and that's really cool.
Looks
so
awesome.
new sniper coming out now, or immediately. MP5 coming out really soon.
Yeah, and those will have associated mods and skins with them. So.
And we showed one of the characters last week that's going to be coming out. I know Sabrina was ecstatic about
The cheerleader?
the fact that we actually had a second female character in the game. And so the cheerleader is going to be coming out for sure this next week. We actually have a character called Master Commander, which is going to be coming out.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to show it today, but let's just say that it's based on a popular character that is around gaming around the early November timeframe.
Yeah.
So there you go. And so you'll get to play as a master commander. I mean, what is that?
Well, like if this were a Native American tribe, he'd be the chief.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I get it. I totally
yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
And then we actually have a couple more we're not going to talk about today, but we're going to surprise you guys with coming over the next week or the following week. And we have some bigger stuff coming for the middle of November as well.
Absolutely.
And
We have another level.
and potentially a handful of characters slash poems that are coming up as well. So anyway, lots continued content coming out. So we're excited about that. Cool.
Yeah, and let's take a moment here to remind everyone, if you just joined us, you're seeing Offensive Combat. It's a free-to-play browser-based shooter. And you can go to offensivecombat.com to play it. You can sign up there. You can sign up with Twitter, Facebook, Google+, or you can create a Euphoria account and play the games.
We also have our own Twitter and Facebook account
We do.
for Euphoria.
I'm at Chris R. Archer.
I don't tweet.
So we don't.
I'm
You
at
do.
Sabrina does
No,
not.
I was talking about the company has
At?
a Twitter.
I'm
Oh,
at
we
Michael
do.
Shore.
We do.
And
At Euphoria Games is the Twitter account
Yep.
for Offensive Combat and Euphoria
and
Games.
Facebook.com/Offensive Combat.
And,
you could like us
and
there.
Euphoria Games.
Yeah,
So we have
Euphoria
those
Games
well.
has Facebook too.
That's cool. And we have Google Plus and all that other fun stuff. So whatever you're on, like us. What else do we got? We, you know what? We're going to show
we
you
have-
stuff. Let's talk about a little bit about. We didn't talk about this last week, which was your event that you were. The reason you were out last week is you were at an event at Epitaph
Yeah.
Records in Los Angeles. So talk to us about that.
Yeah, well, 2 weeks ago I was out for GDC Online, and there's not really much to share other than I learned stuff about the industry. But last week I flew down to Los Angeles to go to Epitaph Records, home of bands like Bad Religion and Offspring and Pennywise. And I have a friend there, this guy Tom Osborne, and I've known him for a long time. And we decided that we really missed the Game with Fame series that Microsoft and Xbox Live used to do, where you could go and play Call of Duty with Mastodon and bands like that. So we kind of schemed the thing up, and I flew down there, and we had one of their bands, this band called Skip the Foreplay, and they're on a
Good name.
Skip the Foreplay, getting to the point. And they're on Epitaph Records, and then they were playing that night at the Roxy with a band called For All Those Sleeping. They're on Fearless Records, and so we kind of did this ad hoc battle of the bands. We had 8 computers in a conference room at Epitaph, and we just had those guys play for a couple hours. We had them yelling at each other. Some of the cussing was in French because Skip the Foreplay is French-Canadian.
Common reaction to playing the game.
You just break down into French.
Is to break into a foreign language with cursing.
Start
and
speaking in
obscenity.
tongues.
Yes.
Well, one of my
A lot of fun, though.
a side note: whenever I go to Spain, I inevitably go to a cafe and I play games. And last time I went, I was playing Half-Life 2 or Half-Life Deathmatch. And anytime I would kill someone, one of the Spaniards would yell out "Punta Miguel," and it was funny. I don't. Maybe it's not funny to you guys.
I don't.
No,
yeah.
I imagine it is very funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
For those who don't speak the language, please look it up on your
Yes.
computer.
Yes.
Yeah, it's it's
That's
not,
all I know in Spanish now.
Yeah.
It's come down to the fact that I lost all my Spanish words
Did you
except
know
for
what?
the curse words.
Do you know what El Camino?
Also in
do
Vietnamese.
you know what El Camino means?
No, but I'm sure that's a really bad name for a car now. all
No,
of a sudden,
it's
isn't it?
the Camino.
The Camino.
Actually means the horse, but
It's like Royale with cheese.
exactly.
Yes.
So anyway, sorry, I totally derailed that.
No, that's right.
Um,
What about what was the other band? For All Those Sleeping?
for all those sleeping? They're I don't know where they're from. I think they're from here, maybe New York or something. I don't remember. But yeah, good bands.
That's pretty
actually,
awesome.
Yeah, and
We showed the footage last
the
week.
footage was last week.
Yep.
We had a video crew there that filmed the whole event, and so once they've edited that, we'll share it with you guys.
That's cool, and
on this.
hopefully we'll continue to do that sort of event.
Absolutely, this is kind of a test run.
And have people from our community here and from the game actually be able to play against some of their favorite bands as we go through different bands and things like that. So hopefully that we saw a lot of people friending and playing with their favorite band and tweeting and retweeting.
Yeah.
So there definitely was a lot of interest for the bands. I didn't know them until the event. So good for them because now I know those bands now.
Yeah, thank
And-
you very much
yeah,
for participating. Like,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
We appreciate
good for
it.
both. Yeah, good on both sides because now I've been exposed to some new music and
Awesome.
and on the other side, hopefully they've been exposed to something fun that they can play on the road.
Yep, I hope so
cool.
too. So yeah, a big thanks to Epitaph Records for hosting and sharing one of their bands with us, and a big thanks to Fearless Records for the other band, and Astro Gaming who provided the headsets for the event, and Chuck, the guitarist from Skip the Foreplay, he won the event with the most kills, and so he got a set of Astro A40 headphones with
Awesome.
a mix amp, which is
That's
kind of
pretty
what we're using here.
That's my Jordy LaForge.
they
So-
still need smaller headsets for smaller heads.
Yeah, they need like the baby T of headsets.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
These things are huge.
Did you just go to Jordy? You went to Jordy
I
mode
did. I
there?
told her we could put get some hair because it's Halloween time. Get some.
Well, but see,
and actually make it
doesn't,
look like.
doesn't fit 'cause if I do it
Leia?
this way,
Yeah,
it actually
Princess Leia.
falls off my ears.
I know. We're gonna have to figure that out. But anyway, so what else? Let's take some questions. I've seen a bunch of questions come through.
Absolutely.
Guami wants a shirt. I think we should give Guami a shirt.
Yeah,
That guy
I
needs
was
a
gonna
shirt.
Absolutely.
cut it
So
and say
Guami,
Guami
like,
gets a shirt.
You get a shirt. You're good. You're good with us. We love you guys.
Yeah.
We were paying attention.
PM us with which shirt you want and your size.
Let's talk about the sniper because a bunch of people are asking about the sniper. When's coming out? Coming out next week.
Yep.
On Tuesday. So our normal Tuesday build, as long as that happens on time, then that's when the new sniper's coming out. And that's going to go through the same system that we've been going through, which we recently changed, which is called Gunfly. The idea that you can actually try the weapon for an initial period by renting it or purchasing it with in-game credit.
Mhm.
And then after a certain amount of time, it will be available to everybody else via coin. And so you can give it a trial. We actually have 2 of those guns this week, which were previously not made available for rental, and those were the Havoc and the Peregrine, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yep.
those 2 are available this week. You should try them out. Give them a try. Pretty popular weapons, and so that's part of why we did that, was we wanted people to give a try to some of the more popular weapons. Next week, the G Camp 24, right? G Camp 24 will be available for trial next
Yep.
week.
Excellent.
Yeah, I
and
dig
that'll
that.
be fun. We did say we had a special treat. We're at the looks like the 50 some odd minute mark, and that's
Which is perfect.
it's
Yes,
it's a good
perfect.
amount of time. We're gonna play a little bit of video. We're gonna hopefully each week we can highlight somebody or some video of some sort that is built by the community.
So again, yes, please, if you
Yeah,
want to
Bill-
do that, we are all about this, and we will be happy to do this every week as a special segment. And please go to the forums and give your opinions and post your videos, post your photoshopped images, whatever you want to post relating to the assets in the game, and we'll be happy to show it off for you.
Yep. And so without further ado, let's show the video for this week. We're gonna do it Mystery Science Theater style. So now I put us up in the corner now, and now we're gonna.
They
got to
be able to hear the audio for the video.
We
though.
will. We will.
It's
We will
really
turn.
creepy.
We will turn up the audio and let us know if it's not up all the way. So I'll turn it up.
Dublin Johnny says we're sucking a canna on the stream. I guess it's better than taking a Dublin.
Wow.
Step it up, Johnny.
Let's see if can they actually hear the audio. That's the that's the big question of the day. So Kiana, of course, gets it 2 weeks in a row.
He does.
For his machinima called Fright Night.
Okay, they say they
audio
can,
is good.
Audio's
Okay, good.
Awesome.
Oh, and by the way, Kiana, excellent choice of music.
Yeah, everybody
Secret of
loves the
Evermore
music.
has been one of my favorite games all my life.
Everybody loves the music, and you know, I want you to know that the couple of the developers over the weekend actually took the time to lock down a server for them to actually do this in. So
Yeah.
there you go.
This costume
Looks like he's humping his crate right there.
We can't all be
lollipop
you,
is the
Chris.
best.
My
Dude,
private
yes,
voice
we
comes
know.
somewhere.
I love my lollipop. And I love me sausage. Hey guys,
lollipop
do you
voice
think
is
I'll
so
get
bad.
another lollipop here? Quiet, we're here. Just in time. What can I do for you? Trick or treat. You got some interesting costumes. I heard there was a bunch of killer pandas out on the loose.
Oh, and
They
Ken, I'd like to
hunger
make
for
a mention that
robots,
you freaked me out a little bit. I thought
cowboys,
the animation was
and
broken on that
pirates.
dude, but you were apparently doing
Never
that
mind that, I'm
yourself.
not trying to scare you.
I freaked out
Here's
just a
some
little bit.
candy. I'll give the robots some, the pirates some, but I'm not going to give you any, cowboy. Oh, that's some bull duty.
Clearly doesn't have the deep pockets with a
Alright, let's hit the next house.
military
Maybe
flag.
in this forest. There'd be treasure here, I know it. I don't want to go over there. Don't worry about it, Lollipop. We're in and out. Quicker than
Starts to get really good for me right about
Yeah.
now.
It's scary.
It starts to get really creepy and
The
scary.
trick-or-treaters
Pandas
are headed towards the
in trees.
forest.
Do you have nightmares about pandas
Everything
now?
Pandas
Do
in
they,
trees.
they haunt you?
Yeah, like they're gonna jump down at any moment.
Where
You've heard
exactly
about
would you expect them to be, though? I mean, just wondering.
You've heard about raccoons dropping from trees.
These-
This is way worse.
these pandas have clown legs and lollipops, so it's a little different.
You're right. This is way more realistic.
What was that noise?
and kielbasa.
Monster or something.
Yeah.
I hear many
Whenever
sounds.
it's
Hannah says it
pandas.
took 5 minutes to get everybody in that tree.
I think I see something.
I would think
over
if you
here.
wanted to
It's
avoid
pretty cool
pandas,
by
you wouldn't
here.
carry
Hey,
around
that
food.
sign said danger.
That's just me.
Uh-oh. This is a little
What do you mean
sound
I
effects
stole?
addition
I'll
by
be
Kiana
a
there.
monkey's uncle. What
Can you
is
hear
it?
it?
It's a monster.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
Oh, is that
It's
right?
totally silent.
Oh, I
Yeah,
get
it's
that.
silent for me, but I can hear it from your...
I should take off my headset so you guys can hear it.
Boy, in your lollipop. It would be a shame if you fell in. What was
I love that voice.
Who doesn't love this video so far?
I can't see. What?
It actually has 0 dislikes. I've never seen that
One,
on a
two,
YouTube video
one,
before.
two, pandas coming for you. That's like a nightmare right there.
I want to go get your buddy now. I can't believe we just saw that.
He's running for it.
Oh, Rusty. I'm going to have to hide in this here tunnel before I can go back and get Robot and Pirate. Where are you running to? Is that a panda? No, sir, Bob. Panda's going to get you. I can't believe
that's
this
just
panda's
creepy.
out here now. Oh, I don't know.
Kill
Oh,
him.
my God.
Kill him.
Help me.
Panda's happy down there.
Happy panda.
Happy panda.
There's one more member of the trick-or-treater squad on the loose. He's a pirate, and he must be dealt with. I don't even understand this so-called squad of trick-or-treaters. All they do is run around and get the easiest candy of the neighborhood. It's not even very hard. It just really rustles my jimmies. Get ready, my children. The pirate is just ahead. Go get him!
That guy
Oh, I
that
don't
does those
believe
videos.
this! I've been
Oh, yeah.
chased by pandas!
That's even creepier now that you said that. Nice voice
I
there.
am so confused right
Oh,
now!
nice. Vanderby says it's the game pay to win.
Where did they go?
No, it is
Arrgh.
not.
Killer pandas don't just disappear like that.
It's hack to win.
Maybe there was a
Only if
seed
you're me,
illusion.
because then you can be the
Yes,
#1 player
a
by
seed
hacking your
illusion.
XP.
You already threw
Maybe
the
I've
paper
been
away. It's gone.
hallucinating
Oh, is that-
all night.
It's gone.
I think I need to get speed press.
Yeah, can you
I
imagine?
wonder what happened to the lad that was here.
Yeah. What
One
the
of these must be
hell?
ingredients
I actually talked to
somewhere.
Sabrina about this earlier and said,
I can't
people are going to
shake
think that
this
we're
feeling
nuts. And I
that
said,
I'm being
next week we're going to
watched.
show just a snippet of, like, next week on
Oh, no.
Korean soap operas.
Oh, like
Oh, this is
No,
the
we are
creepiest part.
not.
This is the creepiest part. I might actually rewind here, by the way. I want everybody to see this again.
I can't seem to shake
One of the
this
best,
feeling that I'm
one of the
being
best parts of
watched.
the video. Here we go. Oh, holy moly!
that is pretty creepy.
And then all of a sudden, the next shot,
How did you guys
weird and creepy.
find that particular crack to make sure that it worked so
Oh.
well for their
It gets worse.
All they want is candy,
I wonder where the heads
and the door's open.
And he's got his
robotic
sausage to
cowboy.
defend himself. So
Wow, buddy,
I
really?
hope they weren't hallucinating about the killer pandas.
Behind
like I
you.
was.
He's behind you.
this is what always
That
happens in
doesn't
movies, by the
explain
way.
why I can't find them. Do you know who
He's
I
right
am?
behind you, dude.
Or,
Right
I'm not
behind
even
you.
looking at you, Mickey.
Just turn around.
Turn around.
Come on.
Slowly.
That guy's got to be breathing
Foolish
heavy.
pirate. It
Whoa!
was me all along. I killed your friends.
I thought for sure it was going to be "I am your father" right there, but it
Panda,
wasn't.
Panda, Panda, and Panda.
Panda,
Take a
and
look around the room. These are your killers. You have no escape. Looks like it was a trick instead of a treat. It is time to die, pirate. You can never.
just brutal.
Yes.
And then
Oscar for that one.
and a team pwn, and a team pwn.
Money.
I was like, I don't know if I'm scared now or just freaked out by the pandas. And just a pile of pwned bodies and a little extra pwnage from the panda right there.
Just
Japone
more
pandas.
bodies from my graveyard.
Oh, we're taking you all the way through.
Now it's time
By the way, just so you know, we're going all the way.
for next year.
Because no
Nana boy,
videos
take a step
complete
closer
without
to the middle.
Bloopers.
bloopers. Go Scooby, number one this
Scooby.
week.
Yes, congratulations again, Scooby, for being our #1 player of the
Somebody kill the noob.
week. And Chris, don't hate. You're just jealous.
Yep, Clip ZZ, always up there.
Well,
Nice.
Chris has tried to host panda parties, but no one ever comes. That's part of why he's saying that.
Crap.
Nice. I want to get through all the guys here, and then we'll go back. Oh shit! Here they are again.
We only have like a minute left.
Again, if anybody is just joining us, this is a family
Oh, and there's the
video.
dog, Canna,
Aw.
dude, the dog.
It's a Shiba Inu puppy.
I don't know what that is, but it's crazy.
It's the little fox dog that you see all the time.
Okay, it's scary. That's the scariest part of the entire video.
Kwame or the dog?
No, the dog. Well, Kwame too, but the dog, yeah, Kwame.
You wanna go cuddle?
Okay.
Go Iceberg. Long-time
Nice.
fan.
Yep. Oh,
Nice.
that was a fail right there, I think.
3, 1, 2. Oh my God! Get out of me!
There we go. See a lot of kid on the block too.
Yes, and then like on 3, 2, 1, they should all just like jump.
I like how he acted it out, and then he let them act it out. I thought that was funny. And those are a couple guys from our office. And there we go.
That was beautiful,
That
by
was
the way. That
pretty
end.
That was an
Yeah.
awesome jump. Yeah, it was,
Well
and a
done,
little
Canna.
smooch from Canna. So I don't know if anybody can do it, but somebody's got to try to
Yeah, top that.
top Canna. I don't know. I don't know if it's
I
even
think
possible at this
Canna
point.
is probably going to try and top Canna. That's what's going to happen.
Just remember, Canna, that was a beautiful video. We're total fans of it, but you did slip a little bit in your rankings this week because of that.
Yep.
Just saying.
Took a little time for the video. Dropped in his rankings. He'll grind it out. He'll grind it out this week and. Get
I don't
get
know.
there.
10 minutes on a stream versus one, a couple seconds of a mention.
Well, he'll say, I'm sure, and I know this from doing a lot of video work, he'll say, yeah, 10 minutes of a video was probably hours worth
Oh,
of
yeah.
footage that he took. So
He's-
So good job on that. And
Thank you for everybody that participated in the making of
there
that.
were
That was phenomenal.
A ton of our top players were part of that video, and I'm sure Canna did a good job of wrangling those guys. So.
Again, if you want to play the game that you're seeing right now and the game that was shown in that beautiful video that we just saw, it's offensivecombat.com. It's a browser-based game. It's free to play. Please get you and your friends to come in. You can sign up with your Facebook, your Twitter account. You can make an account on Euphoria. And then let us know what you think. Go to our site, go to euphoriagames.com, and go on our forums and let us know what you think and what you want improved or just want in there to begin with. And we'll listen to you and try to make that happen.
And
Absolutely.
I think we're going to give away one final shirt.
Got to give it to
Machete.
Got to give it to Machete. Machete's a awesome player in the game and a big supporter of Euphoria and offensive combat. So definitely Machete and Guami, send us private messages on the Twitch TV mail, and we'll get you shirts. Let us know what shirt you want, whether it's a Just Opponent shirt or
a
Cockshot shirt, and then also let us know what your size is and your address, and we'll send it to you.
Yep.
So any last questions or any last comments from you guys? You see anything on the boards? Looks pretty good show today.
Good.
Got a good amount of content coming out again next week. Really excited about that. Lots of cool stuff going on, and we're gonna make a big push to get a lot more players in there over the next couple weeks.
Oh, and it is still October, and we still have our breast cancer awareness shirts available in the marketplace. Which portion of those, or is it all of it, that goes to?
It's a portion.
A portion will go in donation to breast cancer research and.
That's right.
Awareness
and research.
I'm going to go buy one of those this afternoon.
You should.
Absolutely.
You should.
I bought some.
Everybody
credits,
that has
so
credits in the game should spend a little bit on getting a Boobies Rule shirt or the breast cancer awareness shirt.
Yep.
It's definitely for a good cause, and like we've talked about before, like the election content, the Halloween content, stuff like that. It's not just. I mean, our game allows us to do a lot of other things that, in some cases, can better people's lives and do some good.
We poke fun at it, but it is a very, it's a serious topic. It's a good thing.
Yeah, help support it. It's again, you're not going to see this in Call of Duty or anything like that. You're not going to see a breast cancer wearing a shirt ever, and so that's what makes us a little bit different. We care a little bit more about the community and other stuff outside of just making a cool shooter. So anyway, have fun, guys, and look forward to seeing you guys on the forum. We'll see you guys next week at the same time.
Thanks for tuning in with us
next
today.
Wednesday.
Probably the same three of us if we can talk Sabrina into coming on yet again and torturing her. So,
or if there's anybody else that you want to see, other faces
we
and
know
names.
the answer to that. It's okay. Okay, so next week we'll see you same time next week.
Thanks
Talk to you
again, guys.